Thank you, Ron. Purdue Extension is working with the Evansville Farmers Market and the Franklin Street Bazaar. Casey Williams is a Community Wellness Coordinator from the Purdue Extension. He's here to talk about that partnership. It's good to see you, as always.
Good to see you, Angie. Thank you.
So is this a new effort that you're going through this year?
Well, obviously the farmers markets have been around for years, but my role with Purdue Extension is to, how can we increase access to healthy food for people that are using SNAP benefits, or formerly known as food stamps, because we know one of the biggest challenges for people eating healthy is just that there's not healthy food in many neighborhoods in Evansville. You know, we have a lot of food deserts, so we have had a lot of great partners, the Healthy Communities Partnership, Urban Seeds, and together we have brought the ability to use those SNAP dollars at both of the markets this year. So that's a huge plus in terms of giving people new opportunities to get healthy, locally grown food. How
long did it take you from the idea to the actuality?
Well, so unfortunately the biggest challenge, and it's just a lot of paperwork, dotted I's and crossing T's, but just filling out the SNAP application form with the USDA. But really the biggest challenge is also just getting the word out, and that's why we're so glad to be here today to talk about it. Yeah,
is to get the word out.
Just to let people know that they can use their SNAP dollars at the markets to buy produce, to buy meat, whatever food items are at the markets. And we also have a great incentive called Double Bucks. So if you are coming to spend your SNAP dollars, we will give you up to an additional $10, just free money to spend on produce. So we're really trying to get people to access this and come to the market if they've never been to the markets before.
And you've just started it this season, so we've had, what, a couple of 3 markets so far?
We've had, the downtown market started earlier. We've had about 3 at the Franklin Street and about 6, I'd say, at the downtown market.
And how's the action on it?
We've had good action. It's the surprisingest thing would be we've had a few really rainy days, and when you're sitting in that tent just thinking nobody's going to come, sure enough, somebody comes up and makes a transaction. So we're getting, you know, SNAP users every market, but as I said, we really, the sky's the limit. We really hope more people come, and there's always so much great produce there that, that there's never enough people there. We'll just say that.
I think that we hear all the language about food deserts and food deprivation and families that are food insecure. When you say food desert, kind of help our audience understand how we define that.
Sure. Well, you know, a lot of the misconception is, one, that SNAP is an isolated thing, that only the poorest of the poor are utilizing it. But actually, 49% of everyone that lives in Evansville is eligible for some SNAP benefits. And most people that are on SNAP are not getting hundreds of dollars a month. They're getting maybe as little as $15 a month of SNAP.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
So it's as the title says, SNAP stands for Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. So it's just to supplement and to give you a little bit of extra money to use for food. But the food desert is really, imagine if you maybe don't have a car, or you do have a car, but you have a $10 gas budget for the week. If your only choices of where you're going to buy food is a gas station or corner market, which is many of the places, if you don't have the funds to maybe go out to Aldi or Walmart or a grocery store, you're really only choosing food that is in that small neighborhood. And many times there's no produce at all, or if
almost never.
Right. Or if there is, the prices are jacked up. I mean, and it's sad because many grocers know that in areas of these low food access that they can charge higher prices because they know that the customers don't have the means to go elsewhere. So that's why it's so important that the work that Purdue Extension is doing and Healthy Communities Partnership and Urban Seeds, of how can we remove these barriers and make it easier for people to eat healthy.
Casey, thank you so much for letting us be part of getting
pleasure.
The word out of there. And you can see this more on Tri-State homepage and go to the Purdue Extension website to learn more. Thank you, Casey.
Thank you.
We will be back with so much more. We're going to talk about stuffing the bus. Stuff the bus. Yeah.